Across the country, including southern Arizona, the Census Bureau is preparing for the 2020 census. That includes hiring 500,000 temporary workers nationwide. For more about the job opportunities in the state and what residents should expect, we turn to Tammy Parisi, the partnership coordinator for southern Arizona.
The census enumerators, as we call them, they will follow up with households that don't respond on their own, but it is definitely our hope that in 2020 people will self-respond to the census. And for the first time in history, we have multiple options for response. And we will go online for the first time, or another option is by telephone response, where the household will call the Bureau as opposed to us calling back to the households. And ultimately, for those who still prefer the paper questionnaire, that will be available as well.
What was the motivation behind offering multiple channels for people to respond?
We want the census to be easy for households. It's so important how it frames decisions in America and how it is really the data that provides the voice in Congress. So two main things that the census data provides, and that is the apportionment in Congress, as well as over $675 billion annually is provided to the states as a result of census data. So it's so important for everyone to participate.
Now, the census is collected because of the Constitution, but I imagine the questions have shifted over the years. What's new this time around, or what can we expect?
Sure. So the census in 2020 is shorter. So households may recall very long questionnaires in the past, but we've condensed this to just 9 questions really to the household for response in 2020. So the American Community Survey took the place of the long census form.
And then once the information is collected, what becomes of it?
Yes, first and foremost, we want all households to know that any of the information collected by the Census Bureau is safe. Title 13 of the United States Code protects that information, and the Bureau will never release outside of statistical format any information that we collect. So households need to know that it is safe to respond to the census.
You know, there are people who will be skeptical about the time that it's involved, where their information ends up. What do you say to them about the importance of participating in this?
Census data informs decision makers, where new structures need to be built, where daycares need to be built, where emergency services are needed, and even down to the roads. So it is so important for the community.
This is a huge undertaking. Someone's actually got to be there to collect the information. What does that mean in terms of jobs and people who will be hitting the streets?
Yes, so the Census Bureau needs to hire over 500,000 people to help us knock on the doors of across America. In Arizona alone, we need 57,000 applicants.
It can also be part-time work for people. 57,000 jobs, though, translates into the economy somehow. How much are they making?
So the pay ranges in the state of Arizona, where we could start at $13 an hour up to $19.50. It just depends on the county and the demographics within that area. And we want people to apply from their own communities. So if we have a door knocking need or enumerating need in a neighborhood, we would love the people from that neighborhood to be an applicant.
So there are 2 national processing centers in the country. One of them happens to be Arizona?
Yes.
How significant is that?
So Phoenix being selected as only one of 2 in the entire nation to process the questionnaires is of great benefit to the state of Arizona. The processing center alone will bring nearly 1,000 more jobs to the state of Arizona.
Okay, Tammy, thank you.
Thank you so much.